Well, I just recently had a conversation with someone that said, well, I think in 2024, there's going to be a lot of foreclosures coming up and some fantastic deals to be had. Well, my answer to that is no, there won't be. And I don't know if there'll be more foreclosures coming up in 2024 or not, but in this video, I'll explain what I mean by that. My name is Greg Axford. I'm a licensed realtor and property manager, and I have a real estate brokerage in the Tri-Cities. We're about 45 minutes outside of downtown Vancouver. I love where I work and where I live, and my goal of this channel is to make educational videos to help anybody that's thinking of buying, selling, or investing in the marketplace that I'm lucky enough to work and live in. And if you'd like to have a discussion about buying, selling, or investing in the Tri-Cities, there is a link below. We make it very easy for you. You can book a time that's convenient for yourself, and we can chat on the phone. We can have a Zoom call, or of course, I would love to meet in person. And please click that like button, click the subscribe button. That would be awesome. You'll be notified whenever new videos come out, and it helps get this information out to other individuals like yourself that's looking for this kind of thing. Now, the reason I made that comment at the very beginning of the video, why I don't think you're going to get a fantastic deal on a foreclosure, is I'll throw the video up on the screen here. I already made a video on this on foreclosures and why you are probably not going to get a great deal on a foreclosure. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that most people aren't aware of, but that was a whole separate video. Usually you're not going to get a good deal on a foreclosure. And there was a recent video that came out, a realtor in Toronto, that I think the headline was, kind of to grab attention, but it was Toronto foreclosures up 400%. And so it got me thinking, and I wanted to go through the stats here in Greater Vancouver to see what it was like here. Now, for those of you that are on a fixed term mortgage, if your mortgage is coming up for renewal in the next year to 3 years, you're going to be feeling the pinch with the mortgage payments. So your payments are going to go up significantly. And I made another video, I'll throw that up on the screen here as well. I made another video on what you can do to prepare for that. There are things that you can do to prepare, but how many people are actually getting foreclosed on? So how many people take variable rate versus fixed term? So I'll throw this up on the screen. This will show you, depending kind of on which year you're at. As you see at this graph, most of the time, most people are taking a fixed term mortgage. So as most mortgage terms are 5 years, if you go back 5 years, you can see in 2018, there were it was close to almost 50-50, the amount of people. But as you go through 2019, 2020, it swings up. So there's a lot more people that took fixed term mortgages. At most times, most people take fixed term mortgages. Is there a greater chance that there could be more foreclosures coming up because people are not going to be able to afford the new payment when their current term comes up? And the answer to that, I don't really know. Now, I think that banks are going to look at making longer amortization periods and stretching loans out, maybe between 30 and 40 years. But some people that have taken a fixed term mortgage are already facing their new payments. And so I wanted to look at today's market and today's stats to see what's going on. Now I'll throw this up on the screen. So this is from CMHC, Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, and this shows the amount of mortgages in arrears. So you can see about just under 2% of people that are under 30 days, a month, kind of a month in trouble. When you go to 1 to 2 months, it goes to 0.14%. 60 to 90 days down to 0.06%, and over 90 days 0.15%. So as you can see by those numbers, it's a very small fraction of people that are in arrears on their mortgage as of December 2023. And if we take a look at this graph, we'll get a little bit more of a timeline here. So the blue color is, 30 days or under, and then it goes, the beige is over 90 days. So that's when the bank's going to start looking at foreclosing on you. And you can see, yes, it has gone up in the last year or two, but when you go back, to 2020, it's higher back then. COVID, I guess a lot of people probably were out of work during COVID, so that number may have gone up at that time. So when I look in our system and I look at the stats in our system, how many foreclosures were there in 2023? Well, for single family homes in all of 2023, there were 28 foreclosure sales. For attached, that's condos and townhouses, there were a total of 68 in all of 2023. So not a ton. Currently, there are single family, there are 36 active foreclosure listings, and attached, there are currently 29 condo or townhouse active listings being foreclosed on by the bank. Now, when I look at 2022, the numbers are almost the same. So 2022, people hadn't really felt the pinch yet. So single family, there were 26 sales in the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver for foreclosures, and condo and townhouses combined, there were 55. So while I do think it's something to monitor and look at as we go through 2024, as you can see from 2022 to 2023, there wasn't a great difference. So that tells me that people are finding a way to make it work. People that are in variable, they're already feeling the higher payments, right? That's probably a small percentage of the mortgage market, but they are finding a way to make it work. And my guess is, as we look at 2022, 2023, not a big difference. As we roll into 2024, that number of foreclosures may go up, but I think for the most part, people are going to be able to find a solution to it, and I hope that they are able to stay in their homes. Because as I expressed in the video I made about foreclosures, there's nothing about them that I like. I recently went to court a few months ago. It's the first time that I'd been there in years. I quit doing them. I didn't like them. This was a bit of a unique circumstance, so I went to court. My client wrote a fantastic offer and he still got beat. The person that ended up getting it probably paid way too much, and that's usually how it goes with a foreclosure sale. Now, if you have any questions about foreclosures, if you have any questions about what you can do to help get prepared for when your rate is going to come up, please reach out. If you have any comments or questions, I'd love to hear them. Please type them into the comment box below, and happy house hunting, everyone.